In personal finance, especially within the FIRE movement, spreadsheets are often hailed as the ultimate tool for empowerment and control. They're seen as the key to unlocking your financial destiny. These digital grids promise to map your entire financial future. Just plug in your numbers and voila, you get your so-called freedom date, neatly calculated and color-coded. For women, who have long been excluded from financial conversations and decision-making, this feels nothing short of revolutionary, a way to claim power and agency over money. A spreadsheet doesn't judge, interrupt, or patronize. It offers order, logic, and a clear path to financial independence, at least on the surface. But here's the uncomfortable truth. These spreadsheets are built on a fantasy, not reality. They assume life is linear and predictable, a straight, unbroken line from starting out to financial freedom, as if nothing will ever go off track. Real life, especially for women, is anything but linear or predictable. Our journeys are full of twists, turns, setbacks, and unexpected changes that no formula or spreadsheet cell can ever truly capture. When we measure ourselves against these rigid models, we set ourselves up for disappointment, frustration, and self-blame when life doesn't fit the plan. The problem isn't you, it's the tool you've been told to trust. This essay is about exposing the false promises and hidden pitfalls of these spreadsheets. It's about why they mislead us, and how we can build a feminist financial plan that's flexible, honest, and truly real. Let's pull back the curtain and see what's really going on. Financial independence spreadsheets sell certainty, follow the rules, and you'll be safe forever. They simplify everything. Just hit your savings rate and watch your net worth grow. But this simplicity hides a web of assumptions. Steady income, flat expenses, predictable markets. They ignore life's messiness, illness, career changes, caregiving, the gender pay gap. The spreadsheet's certainty is a fantasy, not a plan. When reality doesn't fit, women feel like they've failed, when really, the plan failed them. The fine print is invisible, but the emotional cost is real. Spreadsheets assume your income rises smoothly year after year. But women's careers are rarely linear. Breaks for caregiving, layoffs, and the gender pay gap are real. Every year out of the workforce means lost raises and retirement contributions, compounding over time. The spreadsheet's model is based on a privileged, outdated ideal that ignores these realities. Measuring yourself against this standard is unfair and misleading. The myth of steady income growth erases the real economic challenges women face. Spreadsheets assume your expenses stay flat or even decrease. But life gets more expensive. Children, healthcare, supporting family, and simply aging. A budget based on your single, child-free 20s won't work for a lifetime. Women face unique costs, reproductive health, longer lifespans, and often supporting both kids and parents. The spreadsheet ignores these realities, creating a false sense of security. When expenses rise, it's not a failure. It's life. A good plan must flex with your changing needs. Real financial success is about adapting, not just cutting costs. Spreadsheets rely on the myth of smooth, high market returns. Just plug in 8% and watch your wealth grow. But markets are volatile, and timing matters. Retiring before a crash can devastate your savings. Women, who live longer, face more market cycles and more risk. The spreadsheet's optimism ignores sequence of returns, risk, and emotional realities. Real investing means preparing for downturns, not just hoping for the best. Diversify, build buffers, and plan for bumps in the road. Don't let a formula lull you into complacency. Preparation beats fantasy every time. FIRE spreadsheets often glorify high, constant savings rates, 50%, 60%, even 70%. But saving half your income is a completely different challenge on 60K than it is on 120K, especially when you factor in the persistent gender pay gap and rising living costs. Life isn't static. Student loans, kids, career changes, and shifting priorities, plus emergencies, all affect your ability to save consistently. The spreadsheet punishes you for making responsible, compassionate choices, like caring for family or supporting others. Real life demands flexibility, not rigid discipline or unrealistic expectations. Save aggressively when you can, and give yourself grace when you can't. A feminist approach to saving is about adapting, not shaming. Your worth isn't measured by a percentage or a number on a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets don't just crunch numbers, they shape how we see ourselves. When your life doesn't match the perfect curve, it breeds shame and anxiety. For women already pressured to be perfect, this is especially toxic. The spreadsheet becomes another impossible standard. It teaches us to blame ourselves for systemic problems. Your story is more than a number. Don't let a formula define your self-worth. So, what's the alternative? Not giving up, but planning for real life. Redefine financial independence. It's not just about retiring early, but having options and safety. Build safety nets, emergency funds, multiple income streams, not just a single magic number. Plan in phases, not decades. Adjust as life changes. Let your values guide your money, not just a spreadsheet. Save more when you can. Scale back when you need to without guilt. Make your plan a living document, not a rigid contract. Financial planning should be self-care, not self-punishment. You are not a number on a spreadsheet or a line in your bank statement. Your worth isn't your net worth, your savings rate, or how quickly you reach a financial goal. It's not measured by numbers or timelines. Your life, your resilience, and the choices you make every day matter so much more than any formula or financial metric. Honor your detours, your care, your joy. These are not failures, but the heart of your story. Use financial planning as a tool for peace, clarity, and self-compassion, not as a source of pressure or comparison. Share your real stories, your struggles, and your wins, and support other women along the way. Challenge the myth of spreadsheet perfection. Life is messy, and that's okay. Build a plan that's flexible, forgiving, and true to you, one that grows with your life. Your journey is yours alone. Don't let anyone else define it or tell you what it should look like. Now go build a financial life that truly reflects your unique, immeasurable worth.